How's it going, guys and girls? This is Anthony, and today we are in the Money in the Bank 2024 Toronto review. This was a show where I have some mixed thoughts about it because of some decisions made by Triple H, where I was like, "Ugh, I don't know, man." But let's see every single match through go through every single one of the five matches in this show, and you'll hear my opinion about it. So we started with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which was won by Drew McIntyre. This match was pretty entertaining. We had a spot with Andrade and Carmelo Hayes doing a Spanish fly into the ladder. Also, we had like for me the best spot in the match was Shad Gable German suplexing a ladder into Andrade's back. I don't know why that made me laugh, but I thought that was pretty funny. Another thing was the excuse me, the Yeet and Yeah trading blows between Jey Uso and LA Knight. I heard more Yeets than Yeah, so but this match was missing something, in my opinion, because we were expecting interference galore, interference overbooking in this match. Like there was no interference from Logan Paul to cost LA Knight the match. CM Punk didn't appear in this match, but his purpose was later on, which we'll talk about. And no way at six interference, no possible bloodline interference to cost Jey Uso the match, which I think that's the thing that was kind of a miss. But the match was pretty good. The finish came when Jey Uso was climbing the ladder. The people started cheering, he's so close, and Drew hits him in the face with the ladder. Drew climbs up and becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. And as Drew said, he was gonna cash in in that show. He promised that I'm sorry about that. He promised that he was gonna leave Toronto as the world heavyweight champion. So this match was pretty good, but I kind of felt that it needed that little extra, which the interference would have given it. But pretty good opener. I mean, the crowd was up for it. You know, the Jey Uso entrance kicking off the show with the Yeet coming through the crowd. I thought that was a pretty nice touch with the production. I thought that was great production. Today was, I mean, not today, but Saturday was pretty bad, including in the pre-show. The production botches, my God, which we'll talk about later on with the production botch that happened. So yeah, Drew won. I thought it was either him, Chad Gable, or Jey Uso. I predicted Jey Uso to win because I thought, the Yeet in the Bank briefcase would have sold like pancakes. Would have sold like hotcakes, pancakes, bread, whatever. It would have sold a lot of money. They would have made a lot of money. But they went with the story purpose, which I really appreciate. It's sorry about the next match really pissed me the hell off. Sami Zayn retains the Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker. It's not the fact that Sami beat Braun, but the way he did it. He beat him clean as a whistle. Why would Braun Breaker get a rematch now? Like, At least when Cody lost on WrestleMania 39, it was by interference, and the only reason that he couldn't challenge Roman is because Roman was on SmackDown and he was on Raw. So, by obligation, he had to win the Rumble to challenge Roman once again. That makes sense. This doesn't make sense. This does not make sense. Okay, so the match started, Braun was dominating. Sammy was fighting from underneath like the underdog, like the great underdog that he is. He was fighting from underneath. And whenever we were seeing a comeback, Braun cuts it off. Great heel tactics. It's wrestling is simple. The guys from the company from Jacksonville should learn from Sami Zayn matches. Learn how to be a great babyface and watch Braun Breaker if you wanna be both a great babyface and a great heel because Braun Breaker can do both. And I was kind of surprised by the crowd reaction in this match because the people were with Braun. You could hear the people barking, the hoo 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 hoo. If I had to give percentages on whose side the crowd was on, I would say 70% was on Sammy's side and 30% was on Braun's side. Like it was, it was. I was flabbergasted. I was bamboozled hearing the Canadian, a portion of the Canadian crowd booing the hell out of Sami Zayn. And now they're walking on a thin line because the people are buying Braun Breaker. They're cheering him. They may have to turn him soon. And besides Gunther, you don't have any credible heels on Raw. Besides Gunther, because Damian Priest is about to go babyface. Finn Balor, he's not a top heel. At least not anymore. 5 years ago, he might have been. JD McDonough, the head, he's looking like a Funko Pop. Dominic needs to gain some muscle before I take him seriously in a world title spot. And the people are cheering him like you need him to do some serious bad things. I don't know, dude. Like have him run over Sami Zayn just like JBL did with Cena in '08 or something like that. Because that is the only way you are gonna get people to not cheer Braun Breaker. I saw it when he debuted on NXT. I connected with him just like that. And he became a great babyface. And he was a pretty good heel, but I like him more as a babyface. Because, man, he's such a badass that you cannot do anything else than to cheer for him. That's the thing. So, yeah, this was the first decision that I questioned in this match. The match was good. And I don't say pretty good because Braun did not win. Like, Sami winning brought the match down a notch. So that's all I have to say about that. I am gonna skip the John Cena retirement, the John Cena retirement announcement because I already talked about it on a video that I uploaded already. That video is there. I will put it on the description below if you want to watch it and hear my thoughts about it. Because oh my god, do we need to, the next match. I'm not even gonna talk about this match. I'm just gonna talk about this. The production botch. You know what? Once John Cena said that he was gonna retire, I did not give a fuck about this match. And I'm being honest, I did not give a damn about this match. So when this happened, I just like, where's Drew? Where's Drew? Make this interesting. I don't care because these two guys were just going spot, 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 flashy, 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 flashy. God damn it, sell for once. And, and I like Damian Priest, but god damn. Attack Seth's knee. He's coming off meniscus surgery. The story of the match was there. Beat the hell out of that knee and have Seth fight from underneath. Don't be flashy bullshit a la Young Bucks because this is what this match was. I felt I was watching a Young Bucks match and I hate the Young Bucks. I hate them with all of my heart. What the hell was this? And then the cherry on top of this tomfoolery was the referee and the production botching the count. And I'm not blaming the wrestlers, but goddamn, goddamn. Why didn't Damian Priest kick out? He should have been in that production meeting saying, hey, I am kicking out no matter what, just in case something happens. Because this took me the hell. If I didn't care about this match after the Cena retirement announcement, man, I was like, I do not care after this. Thank God Drew came out, cashed in the contract, and then Punk came out, beat the hell out of Drew McIntyre. He puts him in the ring, hits hits Drew with the World Heavyweight title, which is the title that Punk should have won in WrestleMania 40 had he not gotten injured. South of Heaven, 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre fails in his cash in. Damian Priest is still the World Heavyweight Champion, and Seth Rollins cannot challenge for the World title while he's still champion. So Punk screwed both Drew and Rollins, which it's nice to bring Rollins and Punk back together because in the Arrowhead One interview, Punk has confirmed it. The plan for WrestleMania 40 was Rollins and Punk for the World Heavyweight title. Like everybody knows it. So they are starting to tease that feud. And sorry, I was talking about the Rollins, Drew, and Punk situation, and here's the picture. This is after the match, and I'm like, okay, so you are teasing this for the future. I like it. And I've heard people saying, "What a waste of a cash in." People, whoever was gonna win this briefcase was not gonna cash in successfully. Do you think? Do you really think that Jey Uso was gonna cash in successfully against Gunther? No, because by the way, Gunther is winning at SummerSlam, people. Like, start to accept it because August 31st, it's gonna be Bash in Berlin. So obviously, he's gonna go there as the champion. Obviously, he's home, far from home, because Austria is just right on the border. So so he's gonna be the hometown kid. He's gonna go there as the champion. Maybe they'll do Gunther and Rollins because once Gunther wins the title, Rollins can challenge again for the title, and maybe Punk gets involved in there because that's what I'm thinking. But man, this match was bad. Drew Drew McIntyre and CM Punk saved this piece of garbage. They they saved this because maybe Damian Priest and Seth Rollins thought that since the Cena announcement was gonna bring the people down, maybe they thought that they had to be flashy, flashy, flashy John Bucks. No, you don't do that. The crowd was gonna be down no matter what. Work a logical match. Don't be idiots. Rollins, you've been in this company for 14 years. Why do you still have like an indie mindset sometimes, my guy? Because this match feels like it was put together by Seth Rollins. I don't know why, but it feels like it because it felt a little bit indie. So Seth is also to blame for the structure of this match because he's the freaking veteran out of the two. Even though Damian Priest is 40, he's been wrestling less time than Seth Rollins. So Seth was calling the match. Okay, I know that the heel always calls the match, but sometimes if the babyface is a veteran, he can call the match just like John Cena during his matches. He calls the match because even though he's a babyface, he's a freaking veteran. What the hell, Seth? What the hell was this? You know, the less I speak about this match, the better because I do not want to blow a blood vessel from my eyes. Before we continue, they officially announced that at SummerSlam it's going to be Damian Priest and Gunther and Bailey versus Nia Jax. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton won the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match at the beginning was a little bit clunky and sloppy. It was sloppy. It felt like a 1998 Jeff Hardy match. Yeah, like a young Jeff Hardy match. Sloppy as hell. But as the time went on, like they started to get the hang of it and the match got really good. I hope Zoe Stark is okay because she hit the back of her head on the ladders twice, and I don't know if she did like a Samoan drop on Naomi or Lyra Valkyria. I don't know, but it was like a Samoan drop, and she was holding the back of her head, and I don't know if it was me, but I saw blood on her hand. So I don't know if she busted herself open. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I hope she's not concussed and I hope she's okay. Because after that, she took Io, gave her a Michinoku driver from the top of the ladder, and I was like, why are you doing that? But why are you doing that? But the way Zoe sold it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lyra also had some time to shine in this match, but for me, the MVP was Chelsea Green. Oh, but before I get to Chelsea Green, Tiffany also had her time to shine. To her time to shine. I cannot even speak. When she did the prettiest moonsault ever to the outside, Naomi had the split beat, the split using the two ladders and then turning it into a tornado DDT. I thought that was awesome and pretty creative because I had never seen splits into tornado DDT in a ladder match before. So good job, Naomi, being creative. Pretty good job. And then obviously the MVP, Chelsea Green. Michael Cole established since the beginning of the match Chelsea Green is scared of heights. So we knew something was gonna happen. I mean, when the bell rang and everybody went out the ring to get ladder, Chelsea Green just started jumping as if she had like a 15-foot vertigo or something. Fantastic, fantastic, Chelsea. That was great. And then whenever she would try to climb the ladder and look down, she would get scared. She would get scared and be like, "No, no, 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 not today, buddy, not today." Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And also another thing, the finish. I love the finish of this match. Everybody is down. Chelsea Green is the only one in the ring. She takes the ladder, and then I was like, yes, yes, because it was either her or Tiffany Stratton, nobody else. And And when Chelsea's climbing up, she sees Tiffany Stratton rapidly climbing up. She's like, no, 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 no. Tiffany pushes the ladder and Chelsea Green falls on the two tables that both of them, Chelsea and Tiffany, set up earlier in the match. And that led up to the finish. Tiffany unhooks the briefcase and becomes Tiffy in the bank, Miss Money in the bank. Which I hope on Friday Night SmackDown we get the pink briefcase that says Tiffy in the bank. It's you have a gold mine there, Triple H. Make it happen. Give her the pink briefcase, Tiffy in the bank. You squandered that opportunity for merchandise money with Jey Uso with that Yeet in the Bank briefcase. Make it with Tiffany, please. Tiffy in the Bank is money. Tiffy in the Bank is money. And so after the match, you know, we had this backstage interaction, which I thought was pretty interesting. Which is basically Tiffany Stratton is disrespecting Trish Stratus's career, and like practically Trish tells her, "You're here because of the hard work I put in," and signals her Hall of Fame ring. And then Tiffany says, "Toodles." And after what Tiffany said on the press conference, that she wants to fight Trish Stratus, I'm like, okay, this could be a SummerSlam match. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. I remember when she started on NXT, I started hearing like the comparisons between the two. So now they need to bring them into this storyline and make it happen. Obviously, if this match happens, Tiffany's going over. Obviously, she is the one that's been pushed. Trish is just coming for the one-off. But pretty interesting. It will help Tiffany get to that next level. If I was Tiffany, I would be like, okay, let's sit down and I'm gonna squeeze the knowledge out of your brain, Trish. Tell me everything that I need to do to be a great heel or a great baby face in the future, like you. Because the people are starting to buy Tiffany Stratton a lot. We saw it in the chamber in Australia. We saw it in Toronto. The people are buying Tiffany Stratton, just like Braun Breaker. I don't think Tiffany should be a babyface now. I will wait a couple of years, but the thing is, with her alliance with Nia Jax, I think that's a good way to get her hit to like stop the cheering. But if Nia beats Bailey at SummerSlam, Tiffany is gonna get cheered on SummerSlam. So because I think Tiffany Stratton is gonna cash in at SummerSlam. But who is she gonna cash it in? Who is she gonna cash in the briefcase on? Bailey or Nia? Because she's not gonna cash it in on Liv Morgan because Liv Morgan has a feud already established for that title, which is Rhea Ripley when she comes back. So and before I move to the main event, it was a production thing. The theme song was not played on time. That's why Damian Priest didn't kick out. But I still think that he still should have kicked out just in case. So, and here, with like Tiffany Stratton, I think she should cash it in on Bailey because she should still be a heel. She's a pretty good villain. She's not ready to be a hero for now. But maybe if you put her against Naya, Naya beats Bailey, then that can be a stepping stone for a babyface turn. But I don't want her to be a babyface now. You see, that's the thing because I don't know, man. I hope Triple H can can put the pieces together and make it work. So now let's go to the main event. Six-man tag. Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes versus the Bloodline. The members that were in this match were Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa. Cody and Tama Tonga started this match, and when Tama Tonga put Cody in the headlock, he 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 was like, man, Tama Tonga is so good. He gets his character to a T. He is great in this role. He is one of man. He has not missed a beat since debuting on the SmackDown after WrestleMania. Everything he does has a purpose. Every growl, every punch, he's been amazing. And then Randy Orton gets tagged in. Jacob Fatu gets tagged in. Randy gets his shit in. Boom, 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 boom. Metal rope DDT, bam. He goes for the RKO, but when he turns around, he only sees Jacob's feet. Jacob Fatu no sold the DDT, and Randy Orton's like, what the hell? And then, like, they battle for a bit. Kevin Owens gets the tag, gets his shit in for a couple seconds, and then he gets cut off. And I think the heat on Kevin Owens dragged for a little too long. So let's keep all of this until the ref bump and cows erupted. And the babyfaces were beating the hell out of Tama Tonga. Poor Tonga Loa. Like Cody did a dive and his head did, and Tonga Loa's head did like this against the announce table. Man, I thought he was knocked the hell out. I thought he was knocked the hell because the thud that the announce table made, I was like, oh my god, this guy is unconscious. But he got up a couple minutes later, so maybe he got his bell rung for a couple minutes, but then he was okay. I hope he gets tested for a concussion because man, he was out. He was out of this planet for a couple minutes. They get rid of Jacob Fatu for a while, and then Jacob Fatu comes in out of nowhere, beats the hell out of the three baby faces by himself, and then he gets put on the table. Then he gets put on the table, and then I don't and then Kevin Owens splashes him. I don't remember if he got splashed because this was chaos. Okay, so back in the ring, Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa are in the ring. Solo is trying to go for the someone spike. Co, Co, Cody dodges it. Sorry, I sometimes stutter, so I'm sorry about that. Cody dodges it. One crossroads, two crossroads. When he go for a third one to complete that super crossroads, Jacob Fatu gets up from the announce table, runs the ropes. He does like a Phoenix splash, whisper in the wind like move, and knocks out Cody. Solo Sikoa comes in. Someone spike. One, two, three. Solo Sikoa becomes the fourth man to pin Cody Rhodes since WrestleMania 38. I mean, not the fourth guy to pin him, but the fourth guy to pin him because Roman pinned him on WrestleMania 39. Brock Lesnar beat Cody by ref stoppage. So that was WrestleMania 39, Night of Champions 2023. And then Cody was not pinned from May 2023 until February 2024. when he was pinned by Drew McIntyre in an episode of Raw. And then he was pinned in Money in the Bank 2024 by Solo Sikoa. So four times in 2.5 years. I understand that Cody lost 6 months because of that pectoral muscle. So instead of 2.5 years, let's just say he's been pinned four times in 2 years, practically. Man, they are protecting the hell out of Cody Rhodes, which they should because he is the face of the company. He is the top babyface. He is the world champion, as they should. He should feel like when someone beats him, like a big deal. So the ending was the one that it was supposed to be. So now we're gonna get Cody and Solo at SummerSlam for the title. And obviously, Roman is gonna come in to even the odds, and Cody will retain the title. And I'm happy with that. And that's my review. If I had to give it a rating, I would say 5 out of 10. It would have been 6 out of 10, but goddamn, the Sammy beating Braun Breaker really, really dragged me down. And then after the Cena retirement, you made a match so bad with botches galore that I did not care. You didn't bring that crowd back up after such an emotional moment. Like you made an important match with big stipulations feel like a piss break until Drew McIntyre and Punk got involved. This match felt like a piss break. So for me, final rating is a 5 out of 10. That's all for this review, guys and gals. Remember, if you like this content, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as I always say before wrapping up, share your beautiful moments with your loved ones and family members because life is short and we should always bury hatchets with our loved ones to create memories that last a lifetime because those are the only things that are immortal memories. As always, this is Anthony signing off. Bye bye.